R.C. Kapoorji, I'll just make a little request. While you speak to us, in your background, we can hear perhaps a television that is also working. So, we aren't able to hear you very clearly. So it's a request because there are a lot of interesting details that you're sharing with us. If you can just lower the volume, we'll be able to hear you far better, sir. And Dhakaji and R.C. Kapoorji, there is already this good news coming in. In fact, the Prime Minister has taken to the social media, and the Prime Minister has just tweeted, and I quote him now, that India creates yet another landmark. India's first solar observatory, Aditya L1, he says, reaches its destination. He also says this is a testament to the relentless dedication of our scientists in realizing amongst the most complex and intricate space missions. And the Prime Minister also says that he joins the nation in applauding this extraordinary feat. We will continue to pursue new frontiers of science for the benefit of humanity. So many, many congratulations,
you too. Yeah.
Sir, to all of you, all of us, the scientists, the entire team that has ensured that something like this has been able to achieve. And I think on your screens, we are looking at a graphic representation. But Dhakaji, if you could just talk over these images, that are playing out right now and explain to us that what exactly are we looking at? And when the Prime Minister says that this is an extraordinary feat, what exactly is he also referring to?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a pride moment for all Indians. And we must congratulate the entire ISRO scientists and engineers who worked very, very hard. And it is not new. In fact, the idea of this Aditya L1 was for a long time in the mind of the scientists and how to do it. They tried in Kodaikanal, there is an observatory, but they could not be successful to observe this coronagraph for a long time. But now this is another landmark for Indian scientists and engineers, and because now we reached up to at a point where exactly we wanted to be there, and then to take observations uninterruptedly and to have the larger, I think, information from the photosphere, chromosphere, magnetosphere, all X-rays range, soft X-rays to hard range, and particles behavior changing in the magnetic field and having the impact on our different, like upper atmosphere, lower atmosphere, ionosphere. So it is a big range than where you can have the informations and the idea and some scientific clues and some we are having a good data set, and using this data set we can understand much deeper about the ionosphere, about magnetosphere changes, about solar wind impact on our Earth system. And naturally, we are all connected with the communication. Our communication, our internet, our grid system, we are all affected by this. So probably we can have a better understanding in future using this data.